Welcome. Okay, we're going to sort out your shoulders in this video, in this class that we're doing today. This session is for those of you who are, pushing your upper body to the limit, either in weightlifting, martial arts, yoga, calisthenics, acrobatics, dance, whatever it is. Naturally, as we push the limits of our physical capabilities, inevitably, at some point, you're going to get a little bit of wrist soreness, a little bit of elbow soreness, a little bit of rotator cuff issues, maybe neck issues, right? It's a normal and natural thing, especially if you have any kind of performance related to your training. Like for me at the weekend, we were doing capoeira, and you don't stop doing capoeira if you're injured. You have to put on a show, you have to play in the game, right? It's important. And other times in the past where it's been kickboxing and some clients that I work with as well, it's just normal thing to do. You're gonna get a few niggles here and there. In those moments, what do? Do you stop training? Do you just rest that day? I'm a big believer in that you should keep the body moving. The body heals with movement. It just means that you have to grade your movement. It means that you have to pull back a little bit. So like today, we're not gonna put any weight on our hands, on our wrists, and our shoulders. We can still get a great movement session in for the upper body and still get the healing processes continuing in the body as well, with a few movements that are not going to be impacting you any further in terms of injury, but they're going to get blood flow through the area and help you along that recovery journey. I think I'm saying the same things over and over again, so I'm going to get into the movements now. God, it's what happens when you just talk in front of a camera. If I had people here, it'd be so much easier. Okay, so, but you are here actually. I'm saying it's a camera, there's someone there watching it right now, so welcome, thank you for being here. Let's get into the session. Okay, so first things first, close down the eyes, please. Slow down your body for a second. Take a few deep breaths. And I know that you've come here for some shoulder mobility, some upper body stretches, some gentle work for the upper body, but yoga is so ahead of its time. For a 5,000, 10,000, however, whichever source you believe, a 15,000-year-old discipline, it was ahead of its time in understanding that to get the most out of the body in terms of flexibility and mobility and just health in general, your breathing patterns, your nervous system, your mindset coming into it is very important. And so before we get into any of the movements, let's be really clear. You're going to try to down-regulate your nervous system through this session. That means just for this next little part of your day, everything gets put on pause. There's no schedules, there's no emails, there's no tasks. Everything's do not disturb. Now start to focus in on your breath here. Especially when we're changing the upper body, when we're stimulating a stretch response in the upper body, obviously your rib cage, your spine, the way you breathe will impact the way that you feel the stretch, because the lungs are literally underneath the areas that we're trying to manipulate. So it's important for you to breathe deep and slowly, as always. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose, last one. Exhale through the mouth. Okay? Gently begin to open up the eyes. We're going to keep our movements really light. If you are the kind of person who's pushing yourself hard with your upper body training, through yoga, martial arts, whatever it is, today we need to kind of get rid of the mindset of pushing really hard with the shoulders and the chest and the traps, and try to get movement through the area without a lot of force, okay? It's an air element practice. Inhale, hands lift overhead. So we want movement, not force. It's hard to do. Exhale, press the hands down. Inhale, hands lifting overhead. Exhale, bringing the hands down. Inhale, hands lift overhead. Exhale, bring the hands down. Inhale, hands lift overhead. Okay. Now from here, your left hand is going to come down by your side. Your right hand comes over the side body. Breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Then inhale, lift the hands overhead. Bring the body back through center. Exhale, second side. So right hand comes down by your side. Left hand goes over the side body, reaches. And then breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, hands lift overhead, come through center. We're going to repeat again. Exhale, side bending. Full breath in here. Exhale. Inhale, lift through center. Exhale, side bend to the second side. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale, come through center. We're going to do one more each side. It's really important to get the lats nice and open here. Side bend, your lats, these muscles that come all the way down your back, they literally attach into the lower back and into the top of the shoulder. So I'm going to give them as much of a stretch as possible at the start of this class. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, side bend, second side. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. Inhale, hands lift through center. And then we're going to start to rotate here. So exhale, rotate over towards your left side. Your right hand comes across the left thigh. Lift the chest up and rotate here. Inhale. Exhale. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, release the rotation. So let the body rotate back through center. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, rotate towards your right side. Left hand comes across the right thigh here. Push into the right thigh and rotate around. Lift the chest up, breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, release the rotation. Inhale, hands lift overhead. So we're just moving so slowly, so relaxed. Exhale, rotate. Inhale here. Exhale. So hopefully you can feel how your midsection is changing with the breath. Inhale. A bit of intra-abdominal pressure. Exhale, release the rotation. And massages that deep abdominal fascia. Inhale, hands overhead. And this is why movement is so important. Exhale, rotate. Stretching is not just about flexibility, it's about blood flow as well. It's about healing, it's about getting water and nutrients to the parts of our body that need to recover. And that only happens through movement, right? We literally have to pump the blood with more force through that area. I know I'm asking you to do it with less force. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release the rotation. But literally just the movement is the force that your lymphatic system needs, that your respiratory system needs to get blood and nutrients into the parts of the shoulders, the elbows that aren't normally getting enough. Inhale, hands lift overhead. Literally, synovial fluid. Exhale, rotate. Last one. Synovial fluid that gets released into your joints when you start moving. It's one of the most healing things your joints can have. It's that feeling when you're warm and your joints move really nicely. That is literally synovial fluid, like being released, lubricating the joint, helping it move better. Take a deep breath in. Then exhale, release the rotation. Last one here on this side. Inhale. Exhale, rotate. And that's part of the issue as well, is like why people don't train consistently, why people don't do yoga consistently, is because it's that first bit when they start moving feels horrible. It genuinely, you feel rusty, like you can't move. And it literally takes movement to get you moving better. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release the rotation. So already spine's feeling a lot looser, shoulders feeling a lot looser, just from some very, very basic movements. And that's what I like about this kind of practice. And this idea that you should continue to move, even if you have a little bit of a little bit wear and tear in the joints. You can find a way to move no matter what. Okay, from here next, what we want to do is bring your hands towards your knees. We're going to focus specifically on this part of the spine now, the neck. Okay, take a deep breath in here. Exhale, let the chin tuck in, let the forehead come down. Inhale, lift the chin up, look up. Exhale, let the chin come down. Keep your movement slow. There's no rush here. Just the movement alone is all you need, a little bit of stretch. Time that with your breath. Inhale, looking up. You know, we've got a system here for really calming the body down, healing the body physically and nervous systemly. Mentally is probably a better word to use. Let the chin tuck in, come down on your exhale. Inhale, look up. The amount of stupid things I say in class when I'm trying to sound smart, it's ridiculous. Then exhale, let the chin tuck in. Forehead come down. Nice. Next inhale, come through center with the gaze. And then we're going to go right to left. Yes, okay. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, look over towards the right side. Inhale, bring the neck through center. Exhale, look over towards your left. And it can seem trivial. Inhale, bring the head through center. Because you're like, I want to do cool stuff. I want to do hand balances and crows. I mean, look, I've got plenty of videos. Exhale, look over to your right side. I've got plenty of videos, power yoga videos, fire element videos. Inhale, come through center that you can use if you want to be doing that kind of training. But the worst thing you can do, exhale, look over to your left, is stop. You know, the body is designed to move like every single day. Inhale, come through center for multiple hours per day in many different ranges of movement. Exhale, look over here. And so on a day where your shoulders hurt and your wrists hurt, don't push more. Don't do more handstands on those days. Inhale, come through center on those days. Do this old man yoga that this guy's doing in front of you here. Exhale, rotate over. Because if you work an office job, how often are you turning your neck like this? Look, be honest with me. Inhale, come through center. You're not. Your head, your neck stays in one place. Actually, your head probably sits forward like this, right? Not to judge any of you that have office jobs or work from home. But having an hour a day, having a little bit of time a day where you do these neck movements is not trivial. It's actually really important. You should be doing it. Okay, we're going to make this rainbow arc with the neck now. So let's take your gaze over to the left side. Look towards the bottom corner of the room. Okay, take your gaze up towards the top corner of the room, and then towards the ceiling. And over towards the top right corner, and then the right side, and then down towards the bottom right corner. And then make that rainbow arc again, over towards the side, the top corner, the ceiling, the left top corner, left side, and then left bottom corner. Again, left side, left top corner, ceiling, right top corner, right side, lower right corner. Again, let's go. Right side, right top corner, ceiling, top left corner, left side, lower left corner here. Good. Bring the gaze back through center, nice and relaxed. Okay, so you can imagine with the spine, we can rotate, we can side bend, we can fold, we can extend. And people kind of forget that when they start to do with it. They think their spine finishes here, essentially. I just think, sorry if you heard that, I just cracked the mic with my knuckle, right? So I think a lot of people think their spine ends here at their collarbones, you know, or probably actually underneath the shoulder blades, most likely. They think that the way that people talk and think about their spine probably finishes underneath the shoulder blades somewhere and at their lower back or maybe their belt line somewhere, right? Your head, the top of your head I would kind of consider as part of the spine, even though it's less movable, but it's really here like the base of the neck coming out from the skull, you know? And so similarly here at the neck, we can rotate, okay? We can flexion, we can extend, we can also lateral flexion or side bending, what we say in yoga all the time, okay? You want to be able to distinguish those patterns in your mind because that's going to elicit very different responses from the muscles we're trying to stretch, okay? So gaze central, so keep looking forward at me. We're going to maintain eye contact here, okay? Now take your head over towards, that is your right side. Yeah, towards your right side. And then back through center. Remember, it's a side bend. Then over towards the left side. Oh, that was tight for me today. Then back through center. Then over to the right side. Can you see it's not a rotation? I'm not looking over to the right. I'm looking dead straight. You chin stay central, but the side of the head, which is out. Come back through center. Over to the right side. Oh no, that's the left side for you. Damn it, I was doing so well on my mirroring. It's the first mistake, I think. Then come back through center. Okay, to the left. No, damn it, to the right. I've lost it completely. To the right. Then back through center. Let's see if we can get this right. This is your left. Over to the left. Only yoga teachers or dance teachers will understand the drama I'm going through. Come back through center right now to try and mirror and the logistical calculations that are going on in my head. Okay, so we've got some general movement into the spine laterally and the lats, the neck, okay? And some general movement through the rotator cuffs as well. So it's always the kind of thing you want to do before you then start to hold any positions very static for a long time. You want to get some blood and heat moving through the area. That's going to lead to just better stretching mechanics in general, keep you injury-free long-term, and give you better results as well from your trainer. Okay, so let's go into next. We need to be here. I want your left hand to come no, sorry. Let's start again. I forget that I'm mirroring. I want your right hand to come under your right glutes, okay? Pull the right shoulder back, okay? From here, let's make a side bending movement now with the head. So your left hand will come on top of the head here and just pull the neck over. Now, we're gonna hold this here nice and relaxed, okay? Let's be very soft with the way you pull. The faster you pull your neck here, the more your body instinctually is thinking that you're gonna fall over, okay? And when you think you're gonna fall over, you don't think about tensing up your neck, do you? You just does it. And that's what we're trying to bypass here. So you gotta move very slowly, very purposely, then bring the head back through center. Okay, now we need to rotate. So look, we're gonna take your gaze off towards the left side, okay, around 45 degrees. Let the chin tuck in, Okay? Then pull from the back of the head, down. Oh, that's a deep stretch in my neck today. So you should be feeling this at the back of the right side of your neck. Again, a very gentle pull with the hand. Now from here, lifting the chin up and across, putting some distance between your chin and your collarbone here. And then slowly bringing the chin down. Bringing the head back through center. So you're going to release this right arm. The right arm now is going to come across the body. Okay, so pull. As you pull here, I want you to think about not just the tip of the shoulder, not just the tricep, not the delts here. I want you to think about like from the middle of your spine, the whole shoulder blade moving across. So we get that deep stretch here across the back, and we kind of work the part of the shoulder which is actually designed to push the shoulder out like that. Shoulders back and down is not good posture in every context. Mostly it's just for strength conditioning, for deadlifting, for squatting, those kind of things, but not for bench pressing especially, actually. Take a deep breath in here. Look over towards your right shoulder. Oh, so it's a rotation now. So try to learn the terminology. And I know I joke about trying to sound smart in class sometimes, but I'm genuinely giving terminology so I can communicate exactly what kind of movement I'm trying to get you to do here. And the more you can learn that, the more that we're working on the same wavelength. That means that you're feeling and understanding the same thing that I'm trying to teach here. Then from here, release the rotation of your neck. Relax the right arm. Now the right arm is going to come in and behind the head here. Okay? Put some distance between the right tricep and the right lat. And again, try to figure out and learn, the more we train together, learn the muscles that I'm talking about so we know that we're talking about the same thing. And this isn't about me trying to sound smart, it's about you becoming more educated in the way your body moves. Extend from the spine, elbow lifts up high, okay? We want to maintain this now. Now I'm going to bring the elbow over towards the center line of the body here. There's a point for everyone at which. So as I start to take this over more, so for me, about here, for my elbow to go any further, I have to start collapsing my spine to get the elbow over. So I'm going to use my spine position first. That's the first thing that we set up as the main parameter I'm going to try to maintain. And then the elbow comes across the center line of the body as much as I can maintain that. Then once I get there, now I'm going to start to side bend. Oh, deep stretch in that tricep and lat area. Then your next inhale, come back through center here. Relax the right arm down. Ooh. Okay, left hand comes underneath the glutes, pull the shoulder back and down here. I'm seeing whether you can see the back side in the mirror. That can help with some demonstrations, I guess. Okay, so you're gonna pull the shoulder down here, the left shoulder that is. Hopefully I didn't say the wrong thing. Gaze is central to begin with. Okay, chin stays central. It's a side bending movement. Oh, that is tight on me today. So I can feel, and I don't know if you feel this sometimes, like on a side that is feeling a little bit tighter than usual, I can feel my breath start to restrict straight away. I think this is common for most people. I think everyone has this experience. They just maybe don't become aware of it straight away. They're so focused on the pain, they don't realize their breath is shallow. So remember that pain is mostly information. And with the right training, how you deal with that information, how you send the signals back down to the muscles there to either contract or relax, that is on you. It's hard to get your head around. Then inhale, come back through center. Take the gaze over towards the right side, around 45 degrees. Chin tucks in. Keep pulling the shoulder back, that's really important. Right hand comes to the back of the head, pull the chin in and down. So yeah, your brain is receiving signals that there's tension there. What yoga does is teaches you almost what to send back. You get information and you can unconsciously contract and tense up. That's the body's natural protection mechanism. And it's a good system as well. Inhale, next inhale, slowly lift up. Take your chin up and across. Put some distance between your chin and jawline and your collarbone here. Some of you are going to lean back more, some of you are going to lean over to the side more. See where the stretch is for you. It's a good system because we need some almost like unconscious protection. Imagine if you had to contract your muscles and think about every single muscle that you needed to contract every time you fell over or burnt your finger. Like it's not a good system. So we slow down that process so you can decide then how you want the system to act. You train it over time. Within the context of this stretch, slowly come back forward. So within the context of what we're doing right now and this stretch, and we feel a stretch in the shoulders and the chest, or release the left arm, bring it now across the body. Think about the whole shoulder girdle from the middle of your spine. So back here, I hope you can see that in the mirror. Back here, think about that whole area moving across. Oh. Then take a deep breath in here. Exhale, look over towards your left shoulder. Everything is contextual. Every stretch is important and valuable within a certain context. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release the rotation of your neck. Bring the left hand in and behind the head. It's feeling very tight and sore for me today. Ooh. Okay? Here's your lat, here's your tricep. Put some distance between those two, stretch them out. They interweave almost, they kind of lap over each other in the shoulder girdle. So that's why lats and triceps, you can kind of sometimes feel them working together a lot, depending on the movement, especially overhead movements like this. Okay, so extending here. Elbow comes towards the center line of the body, then side bend. Oh my! I think a lot of the tension that I'm feeling is coming from my trap, which is in then turn affecting my right shoulder, my right lat, my right tricep. Ooh wee. Next inhale, come through center. Out. Relax the arm down here. Okay. Oh, I want to finish off with a little general movement here for the entire spine, because what a nice way to finish off a good session like this. Okay. So here, take the feet out. I'm gonna come side on, so it's not an awkward, almost like pregnancy checkup style video. So from here, bring your hands towards the backs of your hamstrings. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, flex the spine and round the back. Now this thing is really distracting here. Inhale, extend the spine, lift up. What do you guys think? A yoga studio without a mirror or with a mirror? Exhale, flex the spine and round the back. The amount of times I catch people, me included, inhale, extend, look up, just kind of staring at themselves in the mirror because exhale, flex the spine, round the back. It is addictive to look at yourself. Inhale, extend and look up. Exhale, flex, round the spine. Last one, inhale, extend and look up. And exhale, flex and round the spine. Okay. So let's leave this one there today. Hopefully, after doing that, your shoulders are moving a little bit better. The neck's moving a little bit better. You know, there's a little bit more rotational capacity in the shoulder. And maybe you just got a little bit of movement in today when you were feeling like you couldn't be bothered to do anything crazy and hard. I think that's also great. Honestly, I was very close to not making this video today just because I was tired. Just tired from working at events at the weekends, teaching all week, teaching all day yesterday. Especially yesterday as well is my biggest day of teaching. I have one-to-ones and hours of classes, right? And the temptation is always there to not practice. The temptation is always there. It's always logical as well. Like, man, I had all of the good reasons before doing this. It was like, you deserve a rest. You cannot afford to injure yourself any further. It'll be good for you to just have a night where you just chill and relax. And they're all valid justifications, right? And I'm sure we've all heard them as well. But it's just kind of like eating broccoli, man. Like, it's like brushing your teeth. There's not a good reason not to do it. It's just like showering. There's not a good reason to not move your body. And especially if you can learn to pull back on days where you are feeling tired like this and have a session where you just get some blood flow moving through the area. Honestly, it's a cool thing how the body recovers. And if you keep giving it little signals of recovery and flexibility, it will adapt. It's looking for what you're doing all day. So if you sit all day, if you lay down all day, if you eat shit food all the time, it makes you better at doing those things. Your gut will start to release enzymes that digest sugar better. Your body will become more efficient at having tight hip flexors and weak glutes and hamstrings, right? If you sit all day, the body's amazing. And it will follow your lead, and you're the manager and general of this company, I guess, right? So yeah, well done for making it into this video. Thank you for listening to my rambles. Thank you for practicing with me. Love, and I'll see you in the next one.